Welcome back to the channel, everybody. You know, most single guys in America are fed up with what's going on. High, expensive groceries, living costs, the gas and everything. So like, screw it, we'll just be a passport bro or just live overseas in an Asian country, right? I mean, it works for most people, but then you have to understand most of the people that are doing this are single and childless. So let's see what this U.S. veteran is doing in Vietnam and how much it costs him to live there. Shout out to CNBC. Make it.
Go, go, go. When I leave Vietnam, I'm constantly longing to come back. Traveling in the past for me was always about escaping.
Impressive. And he learned the language? Congratulations on this gentleman for actually taking time to not only be in somebody else's country, but to be respectable and speak to the locals in their language as well.
Here, I feel like I have nothing to escape from. My name is Markeiz Ryan. I'm 36 years old, and I've been living in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam for the last 6 years. I grew up in Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C. I had a pretty good childhood. The issue was that the 2008 financial crisis pretty much wiped my mother's job away, and it really made things tough for us.
Yeah, just keep in mind that not everybody recovered from that 2008 financial crisis, as we took 4 steps forward and 2 back, because a lot of people are getting laid off now and they don't trust the American economy, and they know they can stretch their American dollars if they move out of the country.
I joined the military at 20, spent about 3 years in Korea, 2 years in Germany, and 1 year in a few locations in Africa. I broke the military curfew, which is 1 a.m. I was 8 minutes late, and because of that, I lost the rank that took me about 4 years to get.
What? I didn't know there was that anal in the military. Damn. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, but it looks like you overcome that pretty well.
After this, of course, I was very depressed. So during that time, I planned out a trip to visit my friend here in Vietnam. And it really lived up to all the hype. And that depression, just gone. And I wanted to hold on to that feeling as long as I possibly could. If we're being 100% honest, Vietnamese coffee is like a drug. It should not be legal in America. People will not be able to handle it. I can't.
And what he means by that is when they use condensed milk in that coffee, when it hits, it's strong. Vietnamese coffee is the best.
Can't handle it. I've been drinking Vietnamese coffee for a long time, and I am lit right now. I have no hope of going to sleep on time. Every month, I make a little more or a little less than $4,000. This is more than enough to be middle or even above middle class in Vietnam. I make about $1,500 a month through VA disability. Teaching, I can make anywhere between $900 to $1,300. It's part-time, no more than 12 hours a week. They pay me about $1,000 a month for my master's degree that I'm pursuing. Next, we have day trading. Of course, this is dangerous and risky, so you can make $300, $400 a month, or I could lose $300 or $400 a month.
Basically what he's saying is it's more risk than it is reward. It's gambling. It's all gambling.
Not gonna lie, my apartment is beautiful. My neighborhood is beautiful.
Hey there, come on in. This apartment here is gonna be costing you $850 a month. So of course here you have the best part about my apartment, and that's the view. If you want something cheaper, then there's stuff available for $200, $300 a month.
That view is insane, by the way. Insane to the membrane. And that's how most millennials are living now, in these luxury apartments and skyscraper apartments. That's what I call them.
Is more on your high end. Now let's move over to where I get all my work done. And this is the bathroom. The bidet. You need to get these. This bedroom, it's not like the craziest thing you've ever seen, but it's good. It's comfortable for me. And also, you have this amazing view.
My electricity bill is $30 a month. My water bill is $10 a month.
Now see, that don't make no sense. You could get those utilities you could get those monthly utility bills in America as well, depending on how green of the building that you live in. So, of course, when you live in those old-ass 100-year Victorian homes, there's a lot of cracks in the foundation and everything, which is pretty much going to leak energy. And depending on the weather, how much you use your central HVAC. But yeah, if you have solar panels, you might be able to get these type of utility bills monthly in America as well. Like I said, it all depends. It depends on your mortgage, and it depends on if you're able to qualify for solar or not.
My housekeeping cost me about $90 a month. All right, over here's the office. This is where I try to make money, but I often lose it. This is an apartment gym. Pretty standard everywhere in Vietnam. You're gonna have a gym like this on the bottom floor. I bought my motorcycle about 4 years ago. It was almost brand new and it cost $1,500.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much, like I said earlier in the video, most of the people that are doing this overseas living, they're usually single and no kids. So of course this will work out better if you're single versus, let's say you already started a family and you're trying to bring them overseas, and then if things don't work out, it's going to be hard to shift back to the life you once had with your family. So some guys do this and then start a family in the country that they moved to versus starting it in America, then going to Asia. It's just better that way, you know?
Gas tank is full with $3 of gas. Very affordable, and that's gonna last me about a week. One thing I don't like about Vietnam is the noise pollution. So there's a lot of honking. If you are very intolerant to noise, this might not be the place for you. There's a lot of street sellers that say "bop sao day" all throughout the day. It is very important that you get your health insurance here. It cost me $1,000 for 12 months. Got done seeing Dr. Mark. He's my favorite chiropractor. I've been seeing him for years. He cracked my back, he gave me x-rays, he showed me all my problems. That consultation cost me about 1 million VND, which is the equivalent to $35, $36. On top of that, I got the electrotherapy and massage therapy. That is about $20 on top of that. So total, I paid $50 to $60 for a full session.
Look at that. That looks crazy. Jeez. I bet you felt like a new man too after that massage.
Chị ơi, em có thể ăn một chút sao riêng, like một chút xíu, và trả tiền khoảng là 10.000 hay 15.000 cho like một chút để ăn thử.
I can never claim that I'm fluent in Vietnamese because this is an extremely hard language.
Mất, cái này là mất.
Một trái nhiều tiền mới có thôi.
Bún, bún hay tốt, vẫn không muốn là bún, chỉ muốn là thịt.
But I do a lot better than most of my peers here.
Like khai nếm, nêm.
As Vietnamese sound pretty good, but see, here's the problem though. As an American, we won't be able to survive off of their working their jobs, their employment. We'll still have to live off American currency to afford all those high-rise apartments and everything, right? So that's where it gets tricky at. You're tired of America, but you can move to another country, but then whatever country you move to, you know that you're not gonna wanna participate in their workforce. So you're pretty much gonna be doing some stuff online, whether you're a streamer, YouTuber, content creator, whatever. It's just gonna be online. Whatever you're doing for money, you're gonna be getting it from online.
Nem nướng.
Thịt nướng, chả giò.
The ones that never cook are going to order things off of Grab delivery, and that's going to run you about $400 a month. If you cook your own food, you could live off of $100 a month if you go to the right markets.
If you win, what can you do with that?
Chị sẽ mỗi thứ vội bản.
Now, of course, you do get stared at. I mean, honestly, you can't blame them for staring at you. This is the first time they've seen a black guy in a month, 2 months, a year.
You know he went home and told his whole family, I saw a black guy at the market. Look like a cool dude, though.
You have a good day, bro. You're awesome, man.
Good day.
Yeah.
But is it a hateful stare? Like, not really. It's usually curiosity.
So basically, what I noticed is that I can walk up to random people, have conversations with them, and end it with a hug.
And then,
Okay? I feel like, when's the last time I hugged a random stranger in America? Kind of wild, you know?
Yeah, so that's gonna feel weird as an American, because you know, in American, everybody's so standoffish, and then you go to these other countries, it's full of welcoming arms and love. That don't mean everybody like you just because you're something else, but out of curiosity, what brings you here?
But it's just a really friendly society here. Everyone's guard is kind of down, and I kind of like it. It makes me let my guard down too.
I don't see myself ever leaving Vietnam. All I really want to do is stay here and be comfortable for the rest of my life.
I mean, yeah. And then see, as single guys, we like to go to these countries because of the nightlife. It's way different there than it is here in America, and we already know why. In most places, America just doesn't have a lot of good spots to party, unless, you know, New York, LA. It just really all depends, but it'll never compare to being in Asia.
In the future, I'd like to build my own bar, a place where Vietnamese people can learn from foreigners and foreigners can learn from Vietnamese people. They can all come together, drink together, have a good time, sharing cultures. I think that's what it's all about.
He's absolutely right. Good for him. Hopefully he lives there for many years and he'll be able to encourage more people to move over there as well. Help out the economy, right? Anyway, this is Kylie Vale. Hope you enjoyed this. And as you already know, the link is down there in the description, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.